Go. What's up, Creed? Welcome back to our Wednesday workout here with Coach Andrew and Coach Mandy. Got a good one for you today. We got a warm-up, 2 parts in our workout, and a little finisher at the end here. All right, so we'll get to the finisher when we finish all our warm-up and all of our workout. We'll let you know what that is at the end when we get through all of that. But we're going to jump right into it. Wednesday's workout. Part 1, we have an AMRAP by 5 minutes. So a short, quick AMRAP to get things started with. We're going to start with 5 push-ups. So shoulders are over our wrists here, elbows are going nice and close to our sides here, 45-degree angle, not out towards our shoulders. The fingertips are pointing forward, it's just keeping those shoulders in line with her hips, whether she's doing strict or modified. Either way, her torso is nice and flat, and she doesn't worm back up to the top. We want to keep a nice flat line with that back, all right? Second movement, we have 10 squat rotations. So it's a new movement here. We're starting in a tall kneeling position. We bring one leg up and the other follows, and we go back down in that same position, but we're staying low in that squat. Do not stand up all the way, all right? So we want to stay low, almost in a catcher's position when we come up, legs at 90 degrees like that. So 1 rep is right there. She brings the left leg up, right leg down, left leg down. That's 1, we have 10, all right? So then we have 15 air squats here. After our 15 air squats, we'll just repeat through these AMRAPs, getting those knees over toes, driving those knees apart, big chest here. Modifications for our push-ups, obviously going to be a modified push-ups. Modifications for our squat rotations is going to be a reverse lunge. So we're kissing that knee back to the ground, 90 degrees in both legs, just like that. And then for our air squats, the modification will be a glute bridge. So we're down on the ground, working on that hip extension, getting those glutes on fire here, good 15 reps, just like that. All right, so we're AMRAP through that. Next portion, part B, is an EMOM by 15 minutes, so a little longer EMOM here on part B. Minute 1, we're going max strict burpees here. So our strict burpees, we're going down to the ground. We're not flopping to the floor. Notice how Mandy stopped herself before she got to the ground in push-up position, and she does 1 full push-up there. All right, so easy modification for this, obviously, going into a kneeling push-up. So knees on the ground, just like that. We're incorporating 1 whole push-up, and if burpee is not one thing we can do right now, we're kind of building our way up to it. We're going to do up-downs today, all right? Doing up-downs on the easiest modification, just like that, so the chest stays off the floor. Second minute, max alternating sit-throughs. So this is also kind of a new move, getting used to it here. So sit-throughs, we're going to be in a bear crawl position. See, yeah, it's a little confusing. So our modification will be in that position. We'll be in a jiu-jitsu get-up position. With bear crawls, we'll be down on the ground. She knows what it is. There we go. So knees close to the floor. There you go. Just keeping that opposite leg through the other side. So when that right leg moves, that left hand moves, and the other 2 stay planted. So obviously, if this move's a little too complicated for you, or you can't keep your balance, our core may not be able to stabilize enough, our option number 2 for this will be a jiu-jitsu get up right here. So still working on that hip extension and having that mobility for our hips to get that leg through. So we're sweeping through, standing tall, and going back down. Since we have max reps for this on minute 2, we're going to be alternating each one, switching sides all the way through, all right? Minute 3, we have max sit-ups, so we're on the ground, hands overhead, tapping the ground, and hands by the hips once we get there, all right? You can either do these strict if you'd like to, or you can do these with arms overhead and swing them down by our side. Either way works, whatever your preference may be. Minute 4, max effort cardio. So that could be outside, you could be running around, that could be burpees if you wanted to, or one of our 4 cardio options. It'll be jumping jacks, high knees, seated run, or mountain climbers. There we go, mountain climbers. I was blanking a little bit. It started raining. It's so gloomy outside right now. And then after our 4th minute of max effort cardio, our 5th minute will be a lovely minute of rest. All right, so 4-to-1 ratio there on work to rest. Should be good. Got 3 rounds of all that. All right. Then our finisher will surprise at the end, kind of a core leg burner. But we'll let you guys know what that is when we get there. Starting with our warm-up, going to have 1 minute of cardio here into an AMRAP of 4 minutes and 10 alternating groiners, 10 air squats, and 10 reverse lunges, getting that lower body warmed up, getting that blood flowing, those hips to open up here. So we'll get our clock set up for 5 minutes here. Once we get that set up, we'll jump straight into it.
Let's do it! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mini cardio.
I'll start too early. Sorry. I was going straight to groiners. Could have done mountain climbers. Remember last time I did that? I regretted it.
I was like, he's doing mountain climbers again?
I can't.
That's a long time to do mountain.
Oh, yeah.
It's too long.
30 seconds is like, okay, this is good stuff. Good point. Minutes like, all right, Also, jump rope for your cardio option if you have one. I think I prefer jump rope. I don't know why. I just like jump rope a lot.
More seconds.
We're going into our alternating groiners here.
3, 2, 1.
Gonna AMRAP through these 3 movements here. Alternating groiner, starting in push-up position. Bring one leg out on the side, and we're jumping and switching in the air.
You need to stack if you can, but try and jump. Then 10 air squats. If your knees are a little funky like mine, you can do reverse, or we have a reverse lunges later. You can do glute bridges. Like, oh, just kidding.
Hips are tight today. I don't know what it is. There we go with our alternating reverse lunges. 5 and 5 for a total of 10.
Oh, this rain sounds so relaxing. Like, can I just take a nap?
There we go. About halfway through our time here. We'll keep repeating those groiner squats and reverse lunges until we get 4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's really coming down.
It's really coming down.
Really coming down. Go back to the top, reverse lunges here, about 90 more seconds. It's like last minute's gonna get stuff up. Groin's a little tight. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should do some groiners.
Maybe. More seconds.
Good little lower body combo going on, that's for sure.
This is very a little bit, not gonna lie.
There we go. Last 10 seconds here. Finish off the movement you're on now. That's 5 minutes. That is our warm up there. Go ahead and get set up for part 1, our AMRAP for 5 minutes here. No equipment needed. That's a good perk for today. All body weight pumps today.
Oh, yeah.
My only advice though, I'm using a mat for my squat rotations. So if you're doing those with me, I would advise either find a carpeted area or something soft for your knees. I know this floor isn't too kind to mine, so decided to pull one out.
Don't get all banged up. Alright, you ready?
Yeah?
You guys ready?
They're always good.
We're gonna do it.
Starting with our 5 push-ups here, 10 squat rotations. Remember that's right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Finish in that kneeling position. That's 1 rep, and then 15 air squats. Stay low with these rotations here. Never come to a standing position. The way I just did it, I went right leg up, left leg down, right leg up. Did all 5, starting off with my right leg coming up, and then once I hit 5, did all 5 again, with my left leg coming up first. Just seemed a little more simple to do it that way for me. And wrapping through here, so we're trying to use as many rounds as we can in these 5 minutes. Try and keep those feet flat in squat rotations. Don't put one toe down and try to stand up off that toe. Drive through your heel.
And friendly reminder, you can play music, so you don't have to hear us breathe.
That is true. That is true. Whatever your favorite genre is, country, rock, pop, hip-hop, R&B, whatever it may be.
It's your choice.
Woo! Squat rotations. He's feeling something. Gotta stay low though. Once we stand up, we lose that tension.
I guess you got 2 more minutes. Now I actually really want to go outside. It's pouring down rain.
Woo! Oh, that's a leg burner. Quads are juiced. Good. Last minute 15 here. Legs about to lock up. Got quick. Last 30 seconds here. 3, 2, 1.
I think in my last push-up, you did like 2 push-ups in my like 1 rep. I was like slowly pushing up and I look over and I'm like, you just did like 2 or 3. Maybe 3.
There we go. Got a good sweat going, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Could also be because it's like summer now and it's hot. I mean, it's could be that one because that
And
was
what is
actually.
AC? Like you just at this point, it's like, it's just hot.
Yeah, at least you're in the comforts of your own home, most likely if it's raining. Probably got the AC going, a fan going. It could be worse. Could be worse.
Woo. Yeah.
Christy's over here eating French fries from Chick-fil-A. While we're working out,
I was just posting.
you just got called out, Christy.
What happened?
Nothing's wrong with French fries, guys. It's okay. Moderation. Moderation.
There, right for y'all. I got it for y'all to sit it in the bar.
There we go. So we got 15 minutes on the timer. Should I put some ball? What the hell with the...
Well, we know what route we're on.
Probably not.
Let's go.
Let's go with the big timer. Big guy timer. All right, so remember, max strict burpees, minute 1. That's without push-up. We're involving a push-up here. We're not flopping to the ground anymore. We're actually staying strict from the time we get to the ground all the way until we jump back up. All right. Then minute 2, max alternating sit-throughs, which is what I'll be doing. She will be doing. Are you doing max strict burpees?
Jiu-jitsu get-ups.
Yeah, we'll be doing jiu-jitsu get-ups for minute 2. Strict burpee, up downs.
What do we do better?
Modification.
Yeah, I'll do up downs.
So minute 1, max strict burpee, modification, up downs. Minute 2, max alternating sit-throughs, jiu-jitsu get-ups. Minute 3, we'll both be doing sit-ups here. Remember, the way to make it a little bit easier to have those legs all the way locked out straight, give you a little more leverage when you come up. If you want to bend them, that makes it a little bit harder. Typically, we always do bent knee sit-ups, so keep going with that if you're able to do that. If not, straighten those legs out as straight as you can. It'll help you anchor yourself to the floor, all right? Then, 4th minute, max effort cardio. So I'll grab a jump rope. Mandy, you will. You said burpees.
Oh yeah, I
She
should
said
say
burpees. I don't know.
Forgot about
I
that.
won't hold you to it. You know, you can think about it. We got time. We got time.
Oh,
And then 5th minute is rest. All right. Afterwards, we got a little 4-minute finisher. All right. Good to go.
let's do it, y'all.
All right. 10 seconds on the clock. About to get started here with minute 1. Grab my trusty jump rope. Trusty jump.
2 and 1.
Max
So
strict burpees. There we go. Try not to rush to the push-up here. Make sure we still have good form, as if we were solely just doing a push-up.
Hair is bothering me.
Remember, if you have to, drop to your knees, modify that push-up.
Alright, 20 more seconds. That's
Good. Less than 10. 3, 2, 1. Going into our max alternating sit-throughs here. Or jiu-jitsu get-ups. It's gonna get tough.
And make sure you're switching each time. Jiu-jitsu get-ups.
Ooh, these shoulders gonna get bad.
Make sure with these guys, you're trying to bring your leg straight through the line. And arm that's on the ground, that leg is straight. Right there. Oh yeah.
Wow. Balance. You got 10 more seconds here.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups.
Sit-ups. that sit through is a big core movement, core stabilization movement. So you may be feeling a little bit more in the sit-ups. So pace yourself all the way through the 60 seconds for constant movement here. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Max effort cardio here.
Oh, I said burpees.
Going for a full minute. Good, 30 in, 30 to go. Good, keep that core tight on these jump ropes. If you're jumping rope here, you don't want to lose spine. You don't want to look like one of those wacky inflatable car sales things out in front of the car sales place. And rest. Got 1 minute, catch your breath, grab some water maybe. A little aqua.
I'm sweating.
All 4 of those complement each other in a very terrible way. Straight burpees, hit a little chest, get a little cardio, a little bit of core there. Alternate sit-throughs, core and shoulders again. Sit-ups, all core, cardio, and jump rope, hip shoulders. Upper body burner. Good thing the finisher is a lower body burner, kind of. Core, lower body, dominates the other.
So,
It'll be fun.
it'll be great. It'll be so much fun. Oh, guys, we got 10 seconds.
My shoulders aren't feeling it, so the second round might be probably worse, but we'll see.
2,
We'll see.
1, here we go. All right. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. To our sit-throughs or jiu-jitsu get-ups here. Remember, try and keep your heel and your hip off the floor. That leg that comes through, everything should stay in the air. The only thing touching the ground is a plant foot and plant hand here. Good, keep it up, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into our sit-ups. Good, 25 seconds.
Keep it rolling, try to go for 60 seconds. Full of movement. Last 10. Good. 3, 2, 1. Max the cardio. Let's do it again. Obviously, you can change up your cardio movement if you'd like to. We are sticking with ours for this second round here. Good, over 30 in, got 20 left.
See, get all fancy.
For some reason, it makes it easier for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We got one more set, my shoulders are on fire. Remember, we have a weekly challenge. Monday, this workout on recorded version, you probably didn't get our weekly challenge because obviously we record that the week before, but you got it anyway. Weekly challenge is a week-long positivity challenge. So day 1, which was Monday, so 2 days ago from when you're watching this, that was to name 5 things you're thankful for in your life. Just jot them down, list them out, get them out there, get them outside of your head on some paper or on your phone, and then read over them. Kind of say why you're thankful for them, and then just appreciate them, you know? A little appreciation, a little gratitude. 15 seconds until we start back. Second day, Tuesday. So the day before, when you're watching this, is no complaining for a full day. So maybe you're in this workout, and you want to start complaining about a third round, but you can't do it because we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
You timed that so well.
Oh man, 15 seconds, come on now. Less than 10. Good, 3, 2, 1. My shoulders!
No complaining.
No complaining, I'll just let you guys know. My shoulders! Yeah, feeling it.
They're getting stronger. Let's
Stronger. I'm breaking it down, building it back up. Gotta have a lot of control in these sit-ups. I want to be as stable as a statue when we move to this position here.
Woo. Like they want to go through that time. Make sure you're popping your hips up first with these jiu-jitsu get-ups. If you do these, hips have to go up and through. 15 seconds. Come more, come more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got any sit-ups? It's the last set. You gotta be with this. left, 15 left. Work with me now, come on. Good, last couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Okay, last, max effort. All the way, guys. All the way.
That's all it is. 60 seconds. Woo! So I start messing up. I know I'm getting tired, I'm getting lazy. Swing form counts the most when we're tired. Gotta put the effort in. Come on now, less than 20, less than 20. Finish it off strong. Got a minute of rest after this, then we're going into our finisher. Good, come on guys, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Got dangled a little bit. Woo! That was good.
That was good.
So while we're waiting, we got 45 seconds. I might as well let y'all in on the finisher now. That's gonna be a 4-minute running clock. So that's 4 minutes non-stop all the way through. You're going for max flutter kicks here in that hollow hold position. So our shoulder blades are off the ground. When we're kicking the air with those feet, nice and high, have those feet at least 6 inches off the ground. Don't let them hover just above the ground. We're kicking our feet there. Let them stay up in the air and kick the air. Shoulder blades are off the ground as well, all right? If you break form though, we are holding an active squat pose. So we up 90-90, and we're holding for 30 seconds. So have a timer nearby for that portion, all right? We'll give you guys some time to set up that timer. Just got done with our minute of rest. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. So like I said, a 4-minute running clock of max hollow hold flutter kicks, all right? Hands overhead or down by our side. If we feel our low back start to arch, and there's that curve there, toss your hands under your hips to give yourself some leverage so that low back can stay glued to the floor, all right? Once you break form, you feel that back just to round up, or your legs hit the ground, 30 seconds of an active squat hold. That's not all the way down, butts to floor. We're looking at 90 degrees, so we hold that tension there, all right?
And if your knee bothers you, like mine, you wall sit.
Wall sit, if you have a wall. If you don't have a wall,
Glute bridge hold.
glute bridge hold. But hopefully you have a wall, because these are at-home workouts. That's assuming you have a home. A home has walls. I would just hope you have walls.
Home is where family is.
Home is where family is. It's not a structure, it's where family is. So find your brother, sister, mother, daughter, tell them to stand like a wall, and you will sit on them. Just kidding, don't do that, that's rather dangerous, all right? We're getting rolling, and actually make sure I get that to 4. We'll pause that real quick.
Not 5.
Make sure it's not 5, because that extra minute of work could kill us.
Might just take the rest out of us.
There we go, it is that 4 minutes. We'll get rolling in 10 here. Quick swig. All right, guys, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into our flutter kicks here. Trying to go for a full 4 minutes if you can. If you go for all 4 minutes, let us know, because at this rate, I might not make it 1. That's still bad. That's still bad.
Best tactic is don't look at a timer. It makes it so much worse.
30 seconds. Good. Notice how my hips are still semi-high. Should be even with our knees here. We're not resting at the bottom. Stay in that active hold. Good. 10 more seconds. We started at 45. We'll stop at a minute 15. 2, 1. Back into our flutter kicks. It's going to be a fun 4 minutes right here. Start with the hands on the hips, see what we can do. Remember, push that belly button through your spine. Try to flatten your stomach into the floor.
Nice, Andrew. Powering through, y'all. Just powering through.
Oh my God. My hip flexors. Keep going.
It's almost like my quads will hurt more. My quads and my hips started getting tight, and I was like, oh no.
So when we start losing the core, it gets fatigued, so we start using our hip flexors, and that back starts to round out. Start feeling our legs more. Gotta keep that back glued to the floor.
Hey guys, we got 1 more minute. 1 more minute.
Three, 2, 1. Woo! There are the legs. There they are. All right. 35 more seconds. Here we go. Try to end it out right here. Finish it all. Last set. Good. 20 seconds. Finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Oh man.
That was good. That was good.
It was good.
I gotta say, I want to say that was easier than Monday's finisher.
Deceivingly, yes. Monday seemed like it wasn't gonna be that bad. It was. This one wasn't.
I thought the squat hold was going to be worse, honestly.
30 seconds was
Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. The flutter kicks started to burn for sure, though. We'll get you guys stretched out real quick, though. Gonna go onto our stomachs. Make sure we gather our breathing here. Breathe out, press up. Stretch all that front side that you just worked there in that finisher.
I was like, why is my core so tight? Oh yeah, 100 tuck-ups.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I did.
Sorry, go ahead.
I did Tuesday's gym workout this morning. Oh, it had 100 tuck-ups and all.
It was a lot.
It was a fun workout, but during this workout I was feeling it.
Go relax. Bring it back to a child's pose here. Woo. Feel a little bit in that back. Think about lengthening the spine, head to the hands, hips to the heel. Hips to the heel. Bring it up. We're going to go into a lunge position here, kind of extended lunge, a little bit further apart here. We're going to do a little bit of mobility, just a touch. Going to go down. If our right leg is out front, right elbow is trying to reach towards that ankle. And then we're going to open up. Let our eyes follow our hand. Coming back down. Back up, eyes, follow the hand. Here we go, 5 here, go 5. Take it nice and slow. Push that knee out to the side once you reach for that elbow, down to the ankle. Back up at the top. That's 4 here. One last one. Good, good, good. Switch them up. Woo. Good, remember, left arm, left ankle, reaching down as far as you can. Coming back up nice and slow and controlled. Back down. There we go. Remember, when you reach to the sky, you don't have to turn all the way open. We're just reaching straight up. That number's here?
Yeah. Oh wait, there is something.
Last one here, 5th one. There we go, bring it to a standing position. Couple circles forward and backward here. Just get that blood flowing again. I'm gonna take that right arm across. Hold. What's on dead by me? Oh, little booger. Got back on my leg. There we go. Relax and switch. Big deep breath. Every time you exhale, pull a little bit tighter. That is all for today. Great job, Creed. I'm going to work all the way through Wednesday's workout, warm up to finisher. Anything else to add?
Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. Halfway through the week, guys. Let's get a Creed on 3. Creed on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Green.
You guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.